Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of City Skylines. In the last one we were just kind of getting this area over here completed up. I think we might have a few more changes coming to it. I'm thinking of maybe putting some residential backup in here too. I'm not sure if we're going to do that yet. Probably not. But I was kind of panning around, just kind of taking a look at what we're going to do in this episode. I was kind of thinking maybe we can reserve a couple of these roads back here for some housing. But I think for right now we're going to kind of leave it all going to be like, waterfront commercial there. Just kind of like a nice little tourist, like leisure area. We really need to get this freeway going, but I don't think I want to work on it too much right now. But there was an update to the network add-on mod. In fact, I need to go check the page because I'm not sure if there's anything else that was added. But the main things that were added were the 4 and 5 lane freeways. And these have been needed for a while, and it's really cool. These are finally here. So probably won't be using these for a while in the city, but once we do need them, they are here. We could probably use them in a couple spots around here, though, kind of add a few extra little lanes for merging. Like right here. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Forgot to silence my phone there. And so probably do like 4 lanes there, so it's a little bit of a merge lane to kind of help out traffic. We'll probably do it in between here too, but I'm going to go and leave that be for now. In this episode, I was kind of debating on whether we should try and get this freeway underway or not. I want to get this done, and I was kind of trying to plan like how we were going to do it. We're probably going to keep it elevated. I was thinking of maybe going, under, below ground or ground level anyways. But we'll probably keep it elevated. I'm just trying to figure out how the on and off ramps are going to work, just because these roads are so close. What I was thinking, is that, we have like, off, on, we just keep alternating it, it's like, yeah, even if you're getting on here, or you get off here, that'd be for here, and they're so close together that will probably work, so I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. But before we begin, we may not need to do this once we get the freeway done. And I'm not sure if we're going to do the freeway in this episode. I really am not. We probably should, to kind of help traffic and kind of get this area kind of sorted out, but we really don't have that much need for it right now, so I'm not sure, except back over here, of course. But we could probably just get away by doing these 2 one-way roads. So maybe that's what we should work on, is kind of doing that. But I want it to be daytime because it's kind of hard to see over here. And then maybe working on a little small city over here and kind of buy these 2 areas. Let's go and actually buy, because we've got plenty of money, let's go ahead and buy a couple of pieces of land. Pretty much buy everything over here. Just kind of buy a couple pieces of land over here. We haven't started building over here yet. I was trying to think. We could probably start a little suburb type thing over here. We do have a lot of commercial demand right now, though. And even though this is all filled in, so I'm just trying to figure out. So we've been doing with trees, so let's go ahead and let's do that, and then let's go ahead and finish out this little area, and then maybe add a couple more back up in here. Just trying to get rid of some of that demand, kind of put it, hopefully it'll bring in some more commercial demand, or residential demand, I mean, into this commercial area. Because even though we have a lot of traffic, which I already knew that was going to be an issue here, and this is crazy just how much traffic is coming across here. Yeah, as you can see, they're kind of, the mods are kind of, it's kind of mixing up a little bit, but I do have to say that the look on this road here looks a lot better than what I remember it looking like. And the same with the 2-lane road. Let's see, back over here once it hits ground level. Like, I wish it had a little bit more of a shoulder still, but I think it still looks a little bit better than it did before. But it would be really nice if it did have, like I said, a little bit more of a shoulder, like the 3-lane, like this road does back over here. You see how kind of the shoulder on it, and then like these roads typically don't. So let's see here. So I guess, okay, so yeah, we're daytime now. So let's go ahead and let's work on this freeway. So let's get these are going to be the frontage roads. So let's go and just get these done out of the way. Might as well get these over with here. All right, so this is going to turn into, oh man, I really want, that would be fine if it mixes in. But for now, let's go ahead and I was thinking of using the two-lane highway, but I think we're going to use this for now. Just to, let's see here, just to do that. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead, are we going to keep this road like this? Or are we going to also, man, the train tracks are going to kind of get in the way. They're going to make this a little more interesting. We may have to, alright, okay. We may have to kind of rework some of this road a little bit. So the last one's there, that one's there. I wonder if we should move that one down a little bit. No, I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to do this train track. So what I think the train tracks are going to do is they're actually going to swing up and connect into up here. I think that's going to make it a lot easier on us when it comes to building out this freeway and whatnot. But I think we are going to leave the rail at ground level there and just bring the highway up and over. And I have a feeling that that's going to be a problem. But I don't feel like doing much more work than that right there, because I know it's, I probably can't do that because this is going to be a busy area. It's already a busy area. And if we make a freeway out of it, it's just going to bring even more traffic down, and it's just going to cause even more problems. So I don't want to, we're going to have to do something different probably. Just so we don't have to risk complications later on. Let's see here. What? I'm looking for rail. There it is. I've added so many mods to it lately that I've kind of lost track of where stuff is. Excuse me. So what we're going to do, yeah, that's still pretty level. So it's going to come down like that. Alright. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's going to do. It actually looks alright. So it's going to swing up and over, so now we can bring the highway in. This is going to have to move down, though, or unless that's going to be the outside, but that's probably going to become more or less where the freeway is going to go. So it's going to need to come down a little bit. So why don't we do this? We're going to go ahead and create a... Oh, but that's going to be a problem, too. I was thinking of building a frontage road. Maybe we'll have the frontage road kind of end back here at this road here. And then, since this is going to be the kind of a bridge up and over, maybe we'll just kind of make it a free form like normal. Yeah, that'll work. We can do that. So we'll kind of in the... and in fact, if we kind of bring this up and around here a little bit more, we might be able to dodge having to worry about the train tracks. So if we kind of curve, so kind of take this straight off a little bit more here. Yeah, in fact, that'll probably work out pretty well. So we're basically going to be redoing some of the rail work that we've already done. But it's going to be for the better, I feel. It's definitely going to help us out in the long run. I need to turn off those guide wires. I think I left those on, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is kind of take it more up here, and then it'll curve down. That doesn't look very good, does it? And then it'll curve. So we can actually get rid of that. Kind of get rid of, we're going to get rid of all that for now. And it'll actually just curve down into there and then meets up almost perfectly. Look at that. And then this will just curve in there like that. Alright, and so we'll basically, we can either bring the rail up and over, or we can bring the freeway up and over, and then I think we'll just end the frontage road back here. So that'll actually work out pretty good for us in the long run. So let's go ahead and bring this straight up like this, and then let's go ahead and bring this to about, what would you say, it starts curving about there, and then it'll end up over here. So that way we don't have to deal with doing too many curves with the freeway. Ooh, that did not look right. Kind of bumped the mouse right there at the end. Let's go ahead and cut that back one more, and then it'll kind of just curve up like that. So that should leave us just about enough room for everything. Yeah, I would say that'll leave us just about enough room. And then what we can do for now... Oh, man, I really want to get this freeway going, though. I really do. I was thinking we could just kind of do a temporary thing for now. Which I think we will. I don't think we're going to... going back and forth here. Because part of me really wants to get this freeway done, but also part of me just... It's not quite needed yet, but it definitely would be a good future project to have underway. But I mean, it's not even going to be done over here, and we're already wanting to build over here. So I'm thinking we're going to build over on this side, and then we'll bring in the freeway later. We just need to be careful about how we do that. This area is going to be kind of... On this side anyways, is kind of... We might even not really put... This might be kind of like a tourist area. This may be a little bit of a tourist area. I'm not sure yet. I'm just not really sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Let's just grab this. So this is what I was thinking, is this will just eventually merge back, you know, they'll merge back together back up in there. And then this will just lead up into here. And then this will turn into a one-way road. And actually, it'll just turn into a single-lane one-way road. Back beyond this portion here. Alright, so... That'll curve up there, and so that'll be kind of the start of that freeway, and then we can actually do a little bit of a turnaround as well here. All right, you need to leave a room for if we need to take that to 2 lanes. So let's just make sure that'll work. Okay, perfect. So that'll be 2 lanes. So actually, let's just do that now. Just like we've done on every one of them. Might as well do it now. And then we'll start building. This train track could become a problem. I wonder if we should cross it over onto this side. If we do that, then we might as well just keep it on the side the whole time. No, I think we're gonna do that. I think it's gonna work better in the long run. And I'm saying that also just because it's gonna make my life a little bit easier since we've already got it run like that. So, and then the next thing that we need to do is just take this guy and just kind of curve it in to there, nice and easy. So we have all them merging into each other, and then they'll all just kind of end up into one track, so that'll work. And hopefully this won't bottleneck things too bad. Yeah, I got some weird texturing issues with this, the new update, so I don't know. I wonder, it's probably because, yeah, let's go and do that, and then let's go ahead and let's take this guy straight in. Not gonna work, right? Alright, I was kind of hoping it would work. What if we delete you? Yeah, then it works. So is that any angle that it does want to work? No. So we're probably gonna have to do something a little different there, which is okay. We can handle this. So let's go ahead and, because I just want it to look decent, that's all I want. And so let's go ahead and delete that, and let's go ahead and take it like that. That'll work. And then at the end here, let's just go and do a nice 2-lane just to kind of make it a little bit of a smoother transition there. So they'll go there, and then they'll go straight through. So that'll work. Kind of straighten everybody out, kind of get everybody all situated there. Yeah, that'll work pretty good. Alright, so that's a nice road. So, yeah, what I'm thinking is that... Oh, man. Well, I mean, there's really no exit already for this road. Are any of these roads getting any... Okay, that one's not getting traffic, but this one is, for sure. We took that to 3 lanes, okay. So there's not really any exits here. I think we'll have an exit here. So this road's not really going to be much of anything. I mean, unless we break something off from here, which we could. And I think we might actually do that. Let's see what that will entail. See if we can do that. At least allow... We can... Probably break something off from back here, too, down into here. Let's see. They're more likely probably coming from this direction. So let's start with this one, just see what we can get ourselves into with this one. And then kind of go from there. really don't want to destroy any houses for this, but I have to. Alright, so we'll take this. Let's see if we can turn off snapping to make our lives a little bit easier. So what are we at there? We're at 6 there. How does that slope look? It looks decent. Be a lot easier. So I got it curving in a little too much. Let's try that again. So not quite as much. Alright, that's pretty good, and then it can finally merge in there, I guess. And then we could probably get another one coming from this direction and drop it down in time and kind of merge it into this off-ramp. And then that would probably work. So let's see if we can do that. So, because this guy's not too bad. There we go. So let's turn on this guy just to make our lives a lot simpler. So, and then we can kind of actually, no, we're gonna go and do that. So hopefully that's not too oof. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that's what we want. That's kind of crazy. I don't know why it did that. It started from the wrong level. So let's double check it this time once we do it. Just see what we get. Alright. Let's see here. Is it starting higher, lower? It's starting higher for some reason. So we can bring that down immediately. First step. And then we can bring it down to ground level here. And then bring it over. I don't want to bring it over that quick though, because basically I just want to meet at ground level. Ooh, let's turn snapping back on for that one. And then it'll merge. Yeah, that didn't look right. It'll merge. Let's turn this back off here. And oops. And it'll merge up over here. Alright. Dang, that's still pretty steep. But I think that's doable. Yeah, I think that's a lot more doable than what we had before. It's kind of like a little bit of a ramp. And then that'll work. I'm pretty sure that'll work. I'm going to leave that be. I'm going to say that's going to work. And then from here we can do this guy. And actually we could probably... There's really no reason to do this right now. Yeah, we're not going to do it. I was going to say, we can make that 2 lanes, but there's really no reason to do that. Well, even if there's a bunch of traffic coming off there, I mean, they're going to... This game to just merge any way they want anyways, so it really just doesn't matter. It looks alright. I kind of got a bump there. Just need to kind of smooth this area out, probably. It's got a few little hilly bits. So let's see here. Can we go ahead and do that while we're sorting this out? There we go. Just kind of flatten it out a little bit. Sort it out. Make it look a little bit better. Yeah, this ramp's going to be a lot easier to do than those ones at the beginning, but for now it's definitely gonna do just fine. Alright, so I wonder if anybody's gonna start using these. I wish this game had a little bit better dealings with things being close together. Like, I mean, that doesn't look terrible, but it definitely stands out. It just does not look right. I've seen some cars flying down there, yeah, so let's see if there's any people coming around. Okay, so I have a feeling this road is suddenly gonna see a spike in traffic. These people are not gonna be used to seeing all this traffic. In terms of an on-ramp, we got this guy, so we've got an on-ramp there, and we could probably get away with doing one. I think it's pretty steep pretty quick. So say we can probably get away with doing one up there, but it's not going to be worth it. Yeah, so that merges into there, so that'll work. And that acts as the merge lane into for that side, but there's not going to be one going that way, which is okay. I mean, that's okay. It's understandable. Let's see how traffic is doing downstream here a little bit. So yeah, I mean, this definitely needs to be upgraded to a freeway just to kind of get traffic moving through here a little bit more than it does, and to kind of bypass this rail and all that kind of stuff. But let's see here. Is our train station pulling in one passenger? Okay. Normally my rail station's pulling a lot more tourists than that. Which is kind of weird. I guess it's inconvenient. I'm not sure. The rail comes in there. It's connected up over here, right? Okay. So it is connected up. I'm just not sure. We could do a rail line from here to there, I suppose, just to kind of take care of that. But I'm not going to deal with that right now. Just not. So we have this area. So I'm just wondering if eventually we'll need some sort of freeway back here, but I hope not. Right. I just want to kind of keep an eye on traffic back here. So we're just kind of preparing this for the freeway. I think we're going to be doing this within the next couple episodes. I mean, the traffic on this road just doesn't really warrant it, but it's just the fact that it would make it a lot easier for a lot of these commuters and whatnot, and these people that come into the city. And it would draw a lot more traffic on this road, which is going to cause a problem. But we need to, I feel like, you know, there's just no way we can do this, but I feel like we need to attach something off of this road. So maybe kind of split it off? I'm not sure, because otherwise they're all going to be piling down onto here. And then if we build anything out over here that attaches into this road, we're just going to be done for. I have a feeling that that's just how it's going to work. I just don't want it to end like that, so. And there's quite a bit of traffic that comes down these roads. It's not a huge amount. You know, I mean, the road is still green, so it's not a whole lot. There's quite a bit that gets over here. I just want to keep an eye on this road now. Yeah, this road's starting to get a little bit of traffic on it now. So people go up and over there. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, they got an easy commute if they got to work over there. So, I mean, this interchange is a pretty full access interchange, because actually, these guys, if they need to get on here, I didn't even think about that. I forgot about that. If they need to get on to this freeway, they just come up here, turn, and then get on. And then if they need to get off here, they just get off here, turn, and turn. So we may not even really need this ramp. We don't even really need this ramp, because they get off here, come down here. Yeah, you know what? These ramps are pointless. And they've already got full access, so I mean, they don't really need it. All they're doing, it's going to be costing us more money, and they're just going to be getting in the way. So we just don't need those. And it looks better without them. It really does. It looks great without them. Is there a lot of traffic coming in from one direction? Kind of like over here, isn't there? A lot coming in over here, too. I'm just wondering if we need to up the lanes coming over, but just trying to keep an eye on traffic right now to make sure it's not going to be getting too out of control. Alright, so we got a high school right up there. I kind of want to spice this area up a little bit, make it a little bit more legit for high school. Put maybe a field or something back here and some parking or something. I don't know yet. Kind of maybe move the high school over here and kind of do some stuff. That's what I've been doing a lot lately with my city. Alright. And then this road will probably need to be widened out. We still need to take this road out further as well. In fact, this area's grown, so let's go ahead and take care of this for now. And let's go ahead. Oof. Fire station. Okay. Should we just... Is there a reason why I stopped that there? I mean, it's not needed, but it may look better. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, so we're gonna go and do that, and then I'm gonna go and move the fire station out over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna go ahead and fill that in, and that gap could be filled in, and that gap could be filled in. I'm not sure, did I actually mess up that road at some point? And then that should make the commute a little bit faster and easier for everybody. May need to put some stop signs down or something here at some point. Yeah, there's no right turn here, so that one lane is kind of not used at all. So the commercial came back really quick, so let's go ahead. We have a lot of commercial demand. I did not mean to do that. let's just go ahead and put in some commercial along here, because the housing is not too big of a deal right now. So let's go ahead and bring in some commercial, and that should help some growth as well. When we have some commercial coming in over here, yeah, we've got a lot of traffic coming in. I mean, that's to be expected. This is going to be like the hot spot of the town. This is where all the tourists are going. This is where all the stuff is happening right here. So there's no traffic light there. Okay, good. But yeah, so this is about as big as the area is going to get. Like, these are all the squares, because like if we do it any bigger than this, we're going to be in such a traffic nightmare that we've never seen before. And I mean, once we get buses down here too, it'll help out. But for right now, I'm kind of wondering if we should try to see. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Just trying to figure out why not many people are coming in from tourists on this here. Kind of strange. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go and end the episode here. We didn't really do too much in this episode. We were just kind of planning out the freeway. And the next one, I think we're gonna get the freeway started. Kind of been holding it off. I'm kind of been unsure about it, but I think we need to at least get it going to at least, I'm gonna say, this road here. After this road, we can probably break it back into this road. But that's gonna help out this area a lot more. So I think we're gonna just kind of, you know, leave that be. We're gonna go and get the freeway done, because we need to get it done right at this point. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode there. If you guys like this series, go to the like button, favorite, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Definitely stay tuned for future episodes, and as always, thanks for watching.